Good morning, students. Let us continue with the chapter number 4. Next phylum, phylum Echinodermata. These animals have an skeleton of calcareous ossicles, endoskeleton, that is inside the body, and hence the name Echinodermata. Spiny bodied, common name is spiny bodied organisms. All the marine are with organ system level of organization. The adult echinoderms are radially symmetrical, but larvae are bilaterally symmetrical. They are triploblastic and coelomate animals. Digestive system is complete, that is, with the mouth on its lower side, ventral side, and the anus on the upper dorsal side. The most distinctive feature of the echinoderms is the presence of water vascular system. Such system we have studied in the very first phylum, but the system is different from that. It helps in locomotion, capture and transport of food and respiration. An excretory system is absent. Sexes are separate. Reproduction is sexual. Fertilization is usually external. Development is indirect with the free swimming larvae. Examples are Asterias, that is a starfish, Echinus, that is sea urchin, Entedor, that is sea lily, Cucumeria, sea cucumber, and Ophiura, brittle star. Here the first one is Asterias, that is a starfish, and the second is Ophiura, that is brittle star. Next phylum is phylum Hemichordata. Hemichordata was earlier considered as a subphylum under the phylum Chordata, but now it is placed as a separate phylum under non-Chordata. Hemichordates have a rudimentary structure in the collar region called stomochord. Rudimentary means namesake only. A structure that is similar to notochord, but the phylum includes small group of worm-like marine animals with organ system level of organization. They are bilaterally symmetrical, triploblastic and coelomate animals. The body is cylindrical and is composed of an anterior proboscis, a collar and a trunk. Here the picture is given of Balanoglossus, which is an example of Hemichordata. Proboscis is the mouth part, then the neck region, collar, and a long trunk. We can see here all the three distinct parts. Circulatory system is of open type. Respiration takes place through gills. Excretory organ is proboscis gland. Sexes are separate. Fertilization is external. Development is indirect. Examples are Balanoglossus and Secoglossus. So let us move to the last phylum, but not the least phylum of the kingdom Animalia, that is phylum Chordata. The most advanced animals. Okay, so animals belonging to phylum Chordata are fundamentally characterized by the presence of a notochord, a dorsal hollow nerve cord, and paired pharyngeal gill slits. These are bilaterally symmetrical, triploblastic coelomates with organ system level of organization. They possess post-anal tail and a closed circulatory system. We can identify the basic characteristics of a chordate: dorsal nerve cord, notochord, post-anal tail, gill slits. There is a comparison given to you of the non-chordates with the chordates. The very first is that chordates have notochord but not the non-chordates. Chordates' central nervous system is dorsal, hollow and single. No such system is found in non-chordates, or if it is there, it is on the ventral side, solid and double. Pharynx is perforated by gill slits. Gill slits are absent in non-chordates. Heart is ventral in the case of chordates, while it is dorsal if it is present in the non-chordates. A post-anal part, that is tail, is present. No post-tail is present in non-chordates. So these are the some basic characteristics by which we can differentiate chordates from the non-chordates. Phylum Chordata is divided into three subphyla: Urochordata, Tunicata, Cephalochordata, and Vertebrata. Subphyla Urochordata and Cephalochordata are often referred to as protochordates and are exclusively marine. Here, Acidia is example of protochordate which is given. In Urochordata, notochord is present only in larval tail, while in Cephalochordata it extends from head to tail region and is persistent throughout their life. Examples are Urochordata, Acidia, Salpa, Doliolium, Cephalochordata, Branchiostoma, Amphioxus, or Lancelet. The members of Vertebrata possess notochord during the embryonic period. The notochord is replaced by the cartilaginous or bony vertebral column in the adult. Thus, all the vertebrates are chordates, but all chordates are not vertebrates. Besides the basic chordate characters, vertebrates have a ventral muscular heart with 2, 3, or 4 chambers, kidneys for excretion and osmoregulation, as well as paired appendages which may be fins or limbs. Let us discuss the classification of division Vertebrata. It is divided into two divisions, Agnatha and Gnathostomata. Agnatha do not have jaw. It consists of only one class Cyclostomata, while Gnathostomata bears jaw and it consists of two superclasses, first superclass Pisces and second superclass Tetrapoda. Pisces bear fins while Tetrapoda bears limbs. Pisces includes two classes, chondrichthyes and osteichthyes, while Tetrapoda bears four classes, amphibia, reptilia, aves, and mammals. So let us study first class Cyclostomata, which belongs to the division Agnatha. All the living members of this class are ectoparasites on some fishes. They have an elongated body bearing 6 to 15 pairs of gill slits for respiration. Cyclostomes have a sucking and circular mouth without jaws because they do not want to eat or chew anything because they are parasites. Their body is devoid of scales and paired fins. Cranium and vertebral column are cartilaginous. Circulation is of closed type. Cyclostomes are marine but migrate for spawning to fresh water. Spawning, that is for laying eggs, fertilized eggs. After spawning within the fresh water, they die in few days. Their larvae, after metamorphosis, return to the ocean. Examples are petromyzin, that is lamprey, myxin, that is hagfish. Here we can see a jawless vertebrate, petromyzin, which have a sucker kind of mouth part, round circular disc-like structure, and no fins are found. Next class is class chondrichthyes. They are marine animals with streamlined body and have cartilaginous endoskeleton. Mouth is ventrally located. Notochord is persistent throughout the life. Gill slits are separate but without operculum. Operculum is gill cover. The skin is rough, containing minute placoid scales. Teeth are modified placoid scales which are backwardly directed. Their jaws are very powerful. These animals are predaceous, means they predate the other animals, aquatic animals. Due to absence of air bladder, they have to swim constantly to avoid sinking. They do not have air bladder, so they have to constantly swim. Heart is two chambered, one auricle, one ventricle. Some of them have electric organs such as torpedo, electric ray. Some have poison sting such as in trigon, that is stingray. They are cold blooded, that is poikilothermous animals, that is they can adjust their body temperature, change their body temperature according to the surrounding temperature. So they lack the thermoregulators and they do not regulate the body temperature to the same degree. They change their body temperature according to the temperature of the water. Sexes are separate. In male, pelvic fin bear claspers. They are having internal fertilization and many of them are viviparous. Examples: Scoliodon, that is dogfish, Pristis sawfish, Carcharodon, great white shark, Trigon, that is stingray. Here we can see cartilaginous fishes, Scoliodon, that is dogfish, and Pristis sawfish. Let us move to the next class of the superclass Pisces class, osteichthyes. It includes both marine and freshwater fishes with bony endoskeleton. Hence, they are known as bony fishes. Their body is streamlined. Mouth is mostly terminal. They have 4 pairs of gills which are covered by an operculum, that is gill cover, on each side. Skin is covered with cycloid or ctenoid scales. Air bladder is present which regulates buoyancy. Heart is two chambered, one auricle and one ventricle. They are cold blooded animals. Sexes are separate. Fertilization is usually external. They are mostly oviparous and the development is direct. The examples include marine fishes, Exocetus, flying fish, hippocampus, seahorse. Seahorse is not a horse, it is a fish. Freshwater fishes, labio, that is rohu, ketla, clarias, magur. These are edible fishes. Aquarium, betta, that is fighting fish. Pterophyllum, that is angel fish. So these are the several examples of the class osteichthyes, which is known as bony fishes. Here we can see the examples. First is hippocampus, that is seahorse, and the second is ketla, that is an edible fish. Two things are very new to know, that jellyfish is not a fish and seahorse is a fish. So we have to remember that it is not necessary that always if it is written fish then it is fish, and if fish is not written it is not a fish. We have covered the first division Agnatha, the second division Gnathostomata. In that first superclass we have covered. Now remaining is second superclass Tetrapoda.